It wasn't long ago that we got the Revolution of the Daleks trailer, and in that shot with the Doctor in prison, lots of people, including myself, could clearly see a weeping angel in one of the cells. And it looks like those are not the only plans Chris Chibnall has for them, since today we got some new filming images of weeping angels. Well, something I quickly want to clear up is a lot of people saying it could be for the Doctor Who game that they're releasing next year titled Lonely Assassins, which is coming for mobile, Switch and PC. But seeing as they're releasing it next year, I think all the filming for that would have been done already, and I very highly doubt that it would be for that game. This definitely does seem like Series 13 filming. I can't say that for certain, but it does look like that. So anyway, back to the actual pictures of the Weeping Angels. We have two pictures here. They seem to be of the same Weeping Angel. One's definitely got a better angle than the other one, and this definitely seems to be Series 13 filming. So at the moment we have Sontarans and Weeping Angels for Series 13, which is very, very exciting. Obviously, the last proper Weeping Angel story, aside from cameos they've had in Hellbent, and again, their appearing in Revolution of the Daleks, is The Angels Take Manhattan. So by the time this comes out, it would have been 9 years since the last Weeping Angel story. So again, this is very exciting. Another thing to note is they were filming in Penarth, which I believe, or I can't really pronounce it, Penarth, which I believe is where Bannerman Road was for the Sarah Jane Adventures, which is where Sarah Jane Smith lived, and this definitely looks a lot like Bannerman Road. Now, it probably isn't, but it does definitely look like it, and I very much hope it is, because I've always wanted them to have a story where they go back and visit the characters from the Sarah Jane Adventures, and I know they did do Farewell Sarah Jane Smith this year, which was amazing, but I would actually like to see the TV address it as well, because it would be such a great episode. I love the Sarah Jane Adventures, it's so nostalgic, so it would be great for the TV to revisit those characters, specifically Clyde, Luke and Rani. Now, like I said, we did spot a Weeping Angel in the trailer for Revolution of the Daleks in the prison, and if the Doctor gets out, who's to say that some of the other prisoners won't as well? So this could in fact be that same Weeping Angel. It would be a very interesting plot point if, by releasing all these prisoners and in turn herself, the Doctor creates all her adversaries for Series 13, which would be very cool if they teased some of the upcoming ones in Series 13, so they could have a Sontaran in there, Weeping Angel, anything else that they might have in Series 13. I think that would be very interesting. Now, obviously, there is the big elephant in the room when talking about Weeping Angels, which is the fact that they're last seen in the shocking cliffhanger to the end of Class, the Doctor Who spin-off set in Coal Hill School that only got one series, that ended with the revelation that all the Weeping Angels were basically behind everything going on, and they had some grand master plan. And then in Series 2 of Class, we would have picked up with the Weeping Angels and seeing their home planet and finding out more about them. However, Class was cancelled after the first series, so this never happened. So this could potentially be picking up from that, which would again be very interesting, and again has a link back to the Sarah Jane Adventures, with the shopkeeper from the Sarah Jane Adventures turning up as one of the governors in Coal Hill School. I don't know whether he was supposed to be the same character, but seeing as he was a sort of shady, weird character in both those shows, it could be feasible to say that they might have been the same character, and again, that would be very interesting. However, unfortunately for Class fans, I don't think that this will be the case. I would love it to be. I would love it to either pick up from Sarah Jane Adventures or Class. I think that would be very interesting. But I have a theory. We know that writer Neil Cross, who wrote lots of episodes for specifically Series 7, wrote a story involving the Weeping Angels and presented it to Stephen Moffat. They didn't end up using it, but Stephen Moffat liked the story so much he passed it on to Chris Chibnall for potential use in the future. Now, we never thought that would happen, but seeing as we're now seeing this, it's feasible to maybe suggest that this could be the story that Neil Cross did indeed write, that Stephen Moffat passed on to Chris Chibnall to use in future. And that would be really cool, because it would be the first time Chris Chibnall reused a writer from a previous era. Obviously, we don't know anything about that story, but the fact that Stephen Moffat liked it so much suggests that this could be a really good story if it does turn out to be that one. Obviously, it could just turn out to be a different one, but I think it would be really interesting if it was indeed that story that Neil Cross wrote, obviously rewritten to include the 13th Doctor and Yaz instead of, I'm guessing it would have been maybe Peter Capaldi at the time that this was originally written. But again, we don't know anything about that story for certain, but I think it would be really cool if it was. Or this could just be a completely new and original story. And Chris Chibnall was quoted as saying that he was reusing monsters from the past 15 years of the show in Series 13. But I want to know what you think. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Since I made my last video on the Sontarans, we have got lots more images of their redesign, which does indeed confirm they are in fact Sontarans. I'll put those on screen just now, but I think the redesign looks really cool, but I didn't want to make a whole nother video on it, seeing as I'd already made a video on the Sontarans, but I think that looks cool. But tell me what you think down in the comment section below. Are you excited to see the Weeping Angels return, or do you think they should have been left in the era of Moffat? Whatever you think, I've been Cyberman Alf, and from me for now, it's goodbye.
Cyberman Alf dead now, but the angels are still hungry. Angels feast on